In today's breaking story, David Letterman just dropped a surprise Jimmy Kimmel bomb on Donald Trump. That's right, this whole Jimmy Kimmel scandal continues to get more and more intense. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, as I was saying, this whole scandal with Jimmy Kimmel being fired after Donald Trump's fragile little feelings were hurt is really just getting worse and worse.
So I want to make it clear, there's going to be a Democratic majority in just over a year. And to the FCC chairperson and anyone involved in these dirty deals, get a lawyer and save your records, because you're going to be in this room and you're going to be answering questions about the deals that you struck and who benefited and what the cost was to the American people because that happened.
But they've been told for their entire lives in schools exactly what Pam Bondi just told them. Well, there's free speech, but then there's also hate speech, and woe to those who engage in it because it's a crime. That's a lie. And it's a lie that denies the humanity of the people you're telling it about. And so any attempt to impose hate speech laws in this country, and trust me, there are a lot of people who would like them. There are a lot of people who'd like to codify their own beliefs by punishing those under the U.S. code who disagree with their beliefs. Any attempt to do that is a denial of the humanity of American citizens and cannot be allowed under any circumstances. That's got to be the red line.
And the Republicans' hypocrisy here has not gone unnoticed.
Well, it's unbelievable to me that so-called conservatives and Republicans are okay with, those who say they believe in limited government, with the FCC, a government agency, telling basically, broadcast stations what they can broadcast and what they can't. Now, what kind of limited government is that? And I just have to say, my name is Jeff Flake. I come from Snowflake, Arizona. That's the town that I grew up in. And I'm less of a snowflake than that. I mean, that's, as a conservative growing up, that the legacy media is leaning liberal. You accept that. Talk radio leans, conservative. You accept that. But you don't use the arm of government to go in and dictate what they broadcast. That's just a slippery slope that I think and I hope that conservatives say that's not where we want to go.
And now David Letterman just dropped a surprise Kimmel bomb on Trump. That's right, take a look at today's top story. David Letterman just dropped a bomb on President Trump and on the media companies that are bending over backwards to appease him. Speaking to The Atlantic's Jeffrey Goldberg, the late-night legend didn't hold back.
Tell us what you think about what happened last night to Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, this is misery. And in the world of somebody who is an authoritarian, maybe a dictatorship, sooner or later, everyone is going to be touched. But this is me. For 30 years, I did this for a living. So I see this happen. They took care of Colbert. That was rude. That was inexcusable. The man deserves a great deal of credit. He's in the Hall of Fame 9 times. And to be manipulated like that because the Ellison family didn't want to trouble Donald Trump with this move, so they got rid of him. Not only got rid of him, got rid of the whole franchise. You're not going to have to worry about anything, Larry. It's all gone. It's fine. Good night. And then my good friend Jimmy Kimmel. I feel bad about this because we all see where this is going, correct? It's managed media, and it's no good. It's silly. It's ridiculous, and you can't go around firing somebody because you're fearful or trying to suck up to an authoritarian criminal administration in the Oval Office. That's just not how this works.
That's the full weight of what Letterman is warning about, the creeping normalization of managed media. Colbert was wiped off the air after a decade of skewering Trump, with CBS executives conveniently clearing the path for a multi-billion-dollar merger. Now ABC has yanked Jimmy Kimmel, a man who has hosted late-night television for 23 years, off the air indefinitely for daring to connect the dots between Charlie Kirk's killer and Trump's movement. He's absolutely right. These big corporations need to stick by their talent, stick to their principles, and not just go firing people left and right because the president tells them to. When American icons like Colbert and Kimmel can be tossed aside overnight at the behest of a would-be dictator, it's not just entertainment that suffers, it's the very foundation of free speech. Letterman has seen this business from the inside for decades. His warning is clear: when networks trade integrity for access, when they kneel to presidential threats instead of protecting their voices, democracy itself is in danger. And if the public shrugs this off as just another late-night controversy, then we're already halfway down the road he's describing. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.